Hello, in this video we will learn how to plot thermometer chart, Gantt chart and Pareto chart. Let's look one by one. How can we use a thermometer chart and when will we use a thermometer chart? When we have to show how much of a goal has been achieved, we will use thermometer chart. So the chart will look like a thermometer. To look like a thermometer, we have to add two extra shapes like a rounded rectangle and a round shape with the bar chart. So here we will use only a bar chart as or to plot the thermometer chart. To look like a thermometer, you have to add on two more shapes like a round shape and a rounded rectangular shape. So here you can see the data over here. I have target data of 300, actual data of 250, and these two values are just texted values, which is a non-calculated cell values, and the final value, that is percentage achieved, is a calculated value, which is this 250 divided by 300 or actual value divided by the target value. So you will get a 0.83 something value. So you have to format this particular cell into a percentage format, so that you will also get the similar answer like this, 83%. So whatever the value I have changed in this particular cell, the thermometer value also reflects with that value. Okay. So whatever the value I have changed over here also, it will change. Okay, so let's look in detail how to plot this thermometer chart. I will illustrate the chart once again for you. So for this particular thermometer chart plotting, we have to select this cell value only. Okay, because it shows the degree, no? So or the frequency, how much we have to achieve the particular goal. So we will use this 83% or the percentage achieved value to plot this thermometer chart. For that, you have to select insert option and you have to select this particular cell value, then go to insert menu, and from this insert menu you have to select the stacked column chart from the column chart list. So I have selected the stacked one and okay, I clicked OK. So let's reshape these values, this plot area first. Okay, so I don't need any chart title over here, so I will delete this and from this also I will delete, and I don't need these grid lines in between also, so I will select the grid, any one of the grid line, and click the click the key delete, or you can simply use this plus symbol to remove by unticking the chart title and the grid lines, so that it will be removed automatically. So now you have to make sure that our percentage starts with 0% and ends with 100%. Here it is not, so so that you have to change the format access value. For that, select the percentage area that we plotted in this chart. Just right click on it and you will get an access option here, and here you have to make minimum as 0 and click enter, and maximum as 1, so that we will get the percentage from 0% to 100%. Okay, and also you have to select this blue chart area, and here you have to reduce the series overlap to -27% and gap width as 0, enter. So here you can see this plot area like this. Okay, and one more thing you have to do is from this select the percentage plotted area, and under this axis options, you will have a tick marks option. From this you have to change the major type as outside. So now the bar chart and the axis comes closer, and also you have to change the size of or width of this particular scale to 3 points. Okay, so that we will get a dark black border to show the scales. So to change this, you have to select the fill and line option and change the width to 3 point. And also you will get a begin arrow type like here, so you can choose any one of this. Okay, so we will get like this. So at the peak point, the point will be denoted like a rounded end, and at the minimum point end none will be there. So now next one is this bar area shows only a single color, no? So you have to change this solid color to gradient color. Since I have already used with the gradient color, it already fills with the automated gradient color. So you will not get a gradient color like this. You will have only a blue color here. So you have to select the gradient option from the fill and line option. Then you have to change the direction to linear down. Since the target percentage achieved is 0%, it means that the success is a failure, right? So whenever it comes to closer to 100%, the success is the success. So we will denote a green area to the higher grades and red color to the lowest grade, and in between we will have a yellow shade. So here you will have a gradient stops as blue in color. So you have to select the stops, each stops from the gradient stops, and change the color from here. So select a gradient stop here and change the color whatever you want. Select the next gradient stop and change the color from here. Select next one and change the color from here. So like this I have changed the colors and I got the gradient colors like this. Okay, so and one more thing is I have to change the format of this one also. So the shape effect, for that I have selected the format menu from the top status bar and change this present value to a preset 3. Now the shape of this bar chart has changed. So now we have to make this this chart fill as no fill, so that the chart will look like it's over the Excel file. So now I'm going to insert the shape, the rectangular end shape. I just plot it like this. Okay, and by clicking this yellow button over here, I just reshaped the edges of rectangular one. So now I got a smoothened edges of the rounded rectangular shape. Now I will just right click on this shape and will send to back. Okay, now I just selected this plotted area and just drag it over to the this one. Okay, and I changed the blue color to a grayish color. So now it's also like this. So Yeah, yeah. Now one more thing is you have to add the round shape. So again click on shapes from the insert and selected the round shape, and here I have changed this value to 1.09 as width and height, same, and change the color also to red or maroon, I think. Yeah, at the bottom level it's maroon in color, no? So I just simply put out here, and I make all these things as a group. So from the format menu I just click on group. So now I can change the whole things to whole things in a single move. Else you have to select these three shapes one by one and then select drag option, so that to avoid that selection difficulties, I just make all these into a group. So now it comes to come, and the chart looks like a thermometer, right? So now if I changed the values over here, both the chart will be changed, the chart areas also. So this is how we can plot a thermometer chart. I hope you got the idea how to plot a thermometer chart. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. It is Gantt chart. So for using the Gantt chart, or for plotting the Gantt chart, we have to use the same bar chart. Okay, same bar chart but in a different manner. Okay, so here we have a data. Yeah, before that Excel doesn't offer Gantt as chart type, but it is easy to create a Gantt chart by customizing the stacked bar chart type. So here also I already told that we have using the bar chart. Stacked bar chart is using to plot the Gantt chart also, like a thermometer chart, but the shape is only the difference. Okay, so here I have the data like this. I will show you once again. So I'm going to remove all these things. Okay, so so here we have the data of task, start date, days to complete. So these data are in the date format, and these are the inputted cell values. Whatever value you can just input it. Okay, no non-calculated or calculated values. So these all data are non-calculated values. So this is the data. So now I'm going to create a Gantt chart. For that, simply selected a cell, and from this bar chart I selected the 2D stacked bar chart. So since I haven't selected this data, just select go to the select data option and click on add option. So first one as start date, and the values as 22nd to 8 July. Okay, and I clicked OK over here also. Here also I'm going to change the shape and the size of the chart. So now the data is more clear, right? You can see the dates over here also incomplete. So next here also I'm going to remove the grid lines in between. Okay, then I right clicked here, and again I select data and go to add button. Next I have to add is days to complete, cell values as this 5 value to 45. Okay, and again I'm going to edit the values from 1 2 3 4 5 to task 1 to task 7. Okay, clicked OK. Again I clicked OK. Since we don't need this date value over here, we just select the blue area, only the blue area from this chart. Okay, only the blue area from this chart, and simply select no fill option from the fill and line option over here. So here you will get only the days to complete data only. Okay, so here also I can change the layout. Simply click on this orange bar and here you will get a quick layout option. From here you can select whatever the type you want, layout. Okay, so this is how the Gantt chart will look like. So here you can edit the chart title, like pending days. Okay, pending days, yeah. Just remove the grid lines in between. Yeah, here also we can show this automatic color into gradient color. So here we prefer for not linear down, we will prefer for linear left or linear right. So so days to complete, the minimum days should show in red color, so we will choose linear right over here. So whenever we change the data here, the values will be changed also. Okay, yeah, like this. So if we have only 5 days, the red should be highlighted, no? So here whatever the value is here, we will have the color will showcase the status of our pending days. Okay, so this is how we can create the Gantt chart. So to create a Gantt chart, it is very simple. We have to select only the stacked bar chart with customizing the features over here. Okay, and just change the layout also. So this is how we can plot the Gantt chart. Next one is Pareto chart. So what does a Pareto chart means? Pareto chart is to measure the percentage. So here also we have using the combination chart. We have already learned how to plot the combination chart, right? So Pareto chart principle states that for many events, roughly 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. So like this, it will showcase the percentage of anything. Okay, for that we will have to calculate the cumulative frequency along with the percentage value. So the data will be item category and the sales category only, sales value only. These values are calculated values. So the item categories are refreshments, spirits, mineral water, cosmetics, cigarettes, honey, clothes, and these are the inputted values over here. And the last one is the sum of 790 till 50 value. And cumulative, we know that it is the cumulative adding from the previous cell value, right? So 790, I simply put the cell value over here. And what about the next one? It calculated this above 790 plus this sales value of spirit. Next one is the above value plus mineral water value, sales value. So like this, cumulative values I have calculated, and percentage also we have this cumulative value 790 divided by this total sum value. Okay, and you have to simply put the dollar symbol for common factors. Since the this B9 is common for whole percentage, to find out the whole percentage value, we simply put $B $9. And here the C value remains same for finding out the percentage. So before C, the column name, I put the dollar symbol over here. So it calculated the percentage of this item categories also. So for that, for plotting the Pareto chart, you have to select the table first, and from here you will have a recommended chart option. From the insert menu, you will have a recommended chart option. From here you can select the first one itself and just click OK. Okay, so here you can see the chart. And from here we don't need the cumulative value, that is this orange area. So I can delete the orange area. I just need only the sales value and item categories and their sales value over here and the percentage value over here. Okay, so here also you see the percentage value, it's begin from 0 and it ends with the 120 percentage. So you have to change the this option also by right clicking the this percentage value. You will get access bound to 0 and maximum value to 1. So you will get the percentage from 0 to 100 as we have already discussed in thermometer chart. So just right clicking the this percentage area and go to format axis, you will get this option. You have to change minimum bound to 0 and maximum bound to 1. Okay, and now you can also change the color of this also. I have changed the colors here. So I changed the color of this percentage to red and this bar to green. So now my chart looks like the same now. So and also the percentage line also I changed the type also. So here also I used end arrow type as round, begin with none. So this is how we can format the Pareto chart also. So these three charts are customized charts with the help of bar chart. So for plotting the thermometer chart, we simply use the bar chart. Gantt chart we use stacked bar chart. Pareto chart also we used recommended charts using the combination chart facility. So this is how we can plot these three charts. I hope you all got how to plot thermometer chart, Gantt chart and Pareto chart. So thank you so much.